YouTube on the laptop next to me, so I can see if this is actually working. It does appear to be working. Okay, brilliant. Let me just see. I've got a laptop next to me, so I'm separate from the computer, just to ensure that we're lag free. Let's just have the sound coming through. I've got a laptop there. There is sound, which is brilliant. Right, guys, it's been a long time since I've streamed. In fact, it's been about a year. So, for that reason, I'm a little bit rusty. You know, let me just check. Is the mic in a good position? Yeah, everything seems okay. You can see my beautiful face. You can see the goo, which is good. So yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. In fact, it's probably been about a year. So I had to spend about an hour and a half going through OBS and all the different setup, making sure it was all right, because some of the settings have changed. They call things different names, and then for a while I had like a black screen for ages, and I thought there was going to be no stream at all. So what have we got? 1 minute till it kicks off. For anyone new to the show or new to TFC, the Forsaken Council is a community driven by players, and we cover BP. We basically do anything BP, and this week is Butcher's Bay, which is the third raid in this raid cycle. Hopefully it's not changed too much. See some people in the chat. Hello Corey, hello Beast. I have some background noise like I'm next to a waterfall. Okay, bear with me 1 sec, I'll see what that is. Let me put the sound on the laptop. I'm going to put sound on the laptop here. Yeah, I can kind of hear it there too. Okay, I might have to go into OBS and try and change some settings a minute. Before, I don't know why it's sounding like that. It shouldn't sound like that. You're going to get a really wacky screen now while I try and adjust this much. See if that sounds any better on my end. 1 second. Let me go over. I've got a laptop next to me. It's kind of confusing having the 2 keyboards. Thank you, Claus. How is the sound to everyone? Just out of curiosity. I'd like to make sure that's not terrible to hear. Guys, what's the sound like? Give us a heads up on the sound, and then I will get cracking with this. It's probably this damn headset. You know, I've had nothing but the crap from this headset since I started using it. It's just an absolute bloody crap headset. It sounds crap. Thanks, Venom. Is that my voice or the actual mic? Okay. Let me have a look at this. It's fine, is it? Okay. I don't want to keep going if it sounds awful. Sounds like I'm in a tumble dryer. Grab me 1 sec. How does it sound now? Does it sound any better? Just let me see. How does it sound now? Does it sound any better? Background sound cancellation, yeah. Okay, well, there should be no background sound. Just 1 sec. Look guys, we're just going to run with it, and I will either buy a new mic or figure out what the hell's going on with it after. How about that? I do apologise for the crazy screens. It's been a while since I've used OBS, so it's been a bit of a learning curve getting myself back up to speed with it. We'll just run with it. But anyway, guys, thanks to everyone that's come out to watch, because it has been a long time since I've streamed. So yeah, back on the horse again. I'm going to be starting to do some videos and streams a bit more frequently now. So yeah. So anyway, the new raid. I mean, what I'll do, guys, is I'll probably try out some of the lower targets so people can get a look at them, and I'll try out obviously the higher targets as well. I'm just hoping it's not going to be too laggy with me trying to do so many different things. I mean, this raid's been laggy at the best of times. You can see my fleet's took about 2 minutes to load there, so gotta keep track of everyone messaging me and stuff. Everything seems okay. Right, let's just run with it. Yeah, so let's take out, I don't know, do you want me to take out clouds or something, so you guys can see the low end stuff, or should I just go straight into the high end stuff? What do you reckon? It's laggy. Thank you, Damnation Alpha. I'll have you know, I'm the submaster, right? Old school. Right. Restart Skyfire repair. I'm not too fussed about it. It's only got 30 minutes on the bud. I made sure I filled up on titanium before we kicked off. What am I looking for? The clads. Yeah, I was gonna put the clads in. My clads aren't all that fantastic, and I think my buckies are kind of a bit naff, but we'll soon find out. I actually scrapped my my cannoneers recently. I see Kickstarter they're selling them for 13 quid for a full fleet. 2 minutes to get on the world map. Don't say that, Corey. Let's have a look. We're in Facebook Gamer Room. I thought if I went into Facebook Gamer Room, it would give me the least lag because it's the only thing I'm running. We'll soon find out. Let's just pre-select. Select the lower targets if it will load. You know, it's always a bit, the raid's always a bit wiggy, isn't it, on the first stage of it. I wonder if it's tier S. There's a level 41 for 20k. That's all it lets you hit. Where's the 43 and 45? Cheeky buggers. And my subs can auto everything exile. My subs, like, I'm almost banned from using them now. They're just that high quality. I guess we could try the 61s. I'm not sure if it was the 61s that these could do. I've actually never hit these. I think the first raid I hit them. But for the purpose of the stream, I thought I should. 43 and 45 too high. Well, maybe. I wonder if have they changed. Does anyone know if they've changed these targets a great deal, or is it just the S sets they've changed for escalation? Let's see what you mean about loading. Wouldn't make for much of an interesting stream, will it? If we can't even load. Oh, we're in. Hey. I might refresh, guys. Just. So we're kind of. Let's see if they move. We can stack. I don't know if I should just stack and then just let them auto and see if we can actually auto, or should I? I should control. Get a taste of how brutal it's going to be to control Hydras later. It doesn't seem too bad. The frame rate, I don't know. seem like they have more health, if I'm honest. Just about. Close. I can show you how to do these with subs. You're talking to the right guy, beast. Talking to the right guy. Oh, why not refresh? Will I just get booted out of the game entirely? Campaign spam to their screen. Ah, I got you. Okay. Their raids never seem to kick off. Mind you, they've had 2 hours. It's not like it's just kicking off in my world, but it's been 2 hours in the other world. So if there's bugs, then I thought we might be on top of them by now. No, I don't know. There's points are worth less for your level, aren't they? I'm not sure what you would get on these if you were in a good level bracket for them. But I guess it's doable with clads if you drive a bit better than me. This is a 63, so you could probably do the set for, well, if you've got a good build, you could probably do it for close to free. Or you could maybe, looking at the way out the damage I'm taking, maybe a bit better driving, 25% fleet damage for the whole set. Which is not the worst. If you're in the ironclad bracket, considering this fleet is like a year old and then some. I've not tried the bugs yet, mate. I thought I'd try the clads first. I didn't even try the clads last raid, so I don't know. Do people use bugs in the 61st? I guess they do. Yeah, I mean that's taken a while. Actually, that's not a bad point gain, is it? For let's have a look at his 63. So if I can get that to load. I don't think I've got the best computer, but I don't think I've got the worst computer. 450, so you might, say you did the tier 6, you probably would get like, I don't know, I don't want to say a million, but maybe close. 200k I got from the 63, maybe 150k, 61. Maybe if you got 250k out of the 65, plus this tier bonus, that's not a bad point gain if you can do it cheaply. I think that's about all I want to see from them, to be honest. Unless people want to see them in action more. Wow, look how long it took to build that fleet. Oh, your bug's outside. I can have a look in a sec then. I'm sorry I didn't see that till after. It's very laggy. It doesn't cost me a bomb this lag. I guess the Buckies on autopilot in the S set wouldn't matter about the lag because they can just be on auto. But yeah, that's bad lag. The thing is, there's not that much changed from this raid from last raid to this raid, so why are we getting lag? At least it seems like more lag. Surely after 3 months they've got it figured out. It's just horrendous. I'm gonna refresh, guys. Apologies, but. See if I should have listened to Venom's advice there and not refreshed. Yeah, maybe that's it, Corey. Maybe there's more people playing and the servers are a bit overwhelmed. Certainly for the initial few hours of any raid, I think more people play than anything. I mean, there's a lot of players that can just finish their raid in the first couple of hours. I think I'm probably good if I just spammed the assets. I've got a couple of people to help out this raid, so I'll probably be doing a lot of A-sets or tier 7. What's it called like that? You taking serious damage, Venom? Are you? What are you hitting? The thought of Venom in pain is something that I quite enjoy. So come look at your base. Well, one sec, buddy. I will. I'll try and get in. It's if I can load. There's. I don't know if I'd be better trying to load up Facebook and just go on Chrome and Facebook Gamer Room. We're in. Right, let's try again. 80s for 4 days. You've well, anyone that wants to see this ironclad build, I'll show you that it's not the greatest. I think I tweaked it slightly when some of those free tokens that were in the TLC. There you go. E-shift. Great, nice flashy screen. So if I click it. So yeah, there's four Millennium guns and 4 of the Mauser cannons, I think it is. A couple of siege cannons just for speed. Nothing major really. Speed 6, siege battery 3, HVR layered, you know, the general kind of stuff. Anyway, let's launch the Hydras and Buckies. For anyone who wants to see my Hydras and Buckies, my Buckies are fairly straightforward. I have the mothership set up as a flag, you know, the flagship kind of set up as a tanky. You know, he's carrying all of the counters. He's also because he's carrying mainly counters. He's not running similar stuff to the other ships because I want him to have the counter special on and stuff. So yeah, that's my flag, and that's the other ships. So there's not a ton of difference in them, but we're talking one special, and that's that one. I'm not really too familiar with Buckies. I built Hydras first and built Buckies after. In fact, they've only just finished. I've got charge armors that I just finished yesterday, and then I put the phase attack cannons on all of them. My Hydras, however, are the ones I built initially. That's the ones I went with first. So you got the Hydra flag, which is again set up as kind of the mothership, and you'll see here that he has actually missing a sea charge armor. I didn't notice that. That's a pain. Again, that's kind of set up as it's got more countermeasures than the rest of the ships, and it's got the CIC that transfers health because that's such high health. These are actually slightly different. So you've got 3 of them that carry the CIC that boosts resistance for a sacrifice of damage, and then one of them carries the range buff. And the reason it carries the range buff is because with just one ship I can take out the blunderbuss turrets, you know, the short range turrets. So my whole point of the fleet is I stop very carefully at the blunderbusses and let the one range boost kill it, and then for the rest I just drive around casually, so I get maximum resistance and the option of having more range, and that works very well for me. At least I feel like it does. You know, you kind of build to your own style. I personally, Corey, as well, on the charge armor topic, I actually want free... What the hell? I want free Cs on all of them on 1R. So... but why is it not letting me launch these 2 fleets? Yeah, I would rather have free Cs on 1R on everything, on all the Hydras, on all the Buckies, but I didn't have as much charged armor as everyone else, it seems, so that's just the way they're built. They all have 2 each. 2 of each. But you'll find that the C will go really quick, and the R will last for an eternity. So, right, what we'll do, I think, since we're having a bit of lag issue, is we'll do something that I don't need to control for. We'll do something I don't need to control for, and that will be the Bucky campaign. So let's start the campaigns. If they'll load. Look, I just clicked that button. Look how long it took. So you got the Hydra's Maze, the Buccaneer's Plunder, and Return to the Abyss for 400. Is that 400k or 40k? Either way, I won't be trying. Let's start up this one, and we'll join the battle, but we'll just watch and see how it goes. Because one thing I did last raid, but they weren't fully built, I only had 1 R and 1 C, is I was retreating once my charge had depleted, so I would retreat and then come back in. But obviously that's a much longer way of doing it. Thanks, Venom. I'm excited now, thanks for that. Venom in chat, for anyone who can't see the chat, is saying that I would not like the campaign. But hey, I don't like Buckies altogether, to be quite honest with you. I'm not a big fan of them, but I think that's just because I went for Hydras first. I just love Hydras because, I don't know, there's just something cool about it. I like the way they operate. It kind of reminds me of an NC, you know, like the old school NC, the first ever launcher hole. And the CIC is a really, really good, really cool sort of thing. Surprised we didn't see that on some of the more recent holes, like the Dragon and whatnot. You would have expected to see a CIC in that. Okay, let's see how they go. Let's see how much I'm going to hate life here. I'm not going to control unless something really strange happens. I think what we'll do, just for testing purposes, is we'll just let them go for the full battle and see what damage it is. They've literally just stopped there. What the hell? I had to press S there to make them go. Did I click though? That might have been me. I might have clicked, and if so, I apologise. Let me see. I've got the screen share on the left of me. I might have clicked. Oh, I don't think I did click by the look of that. I don't think I clicked anywhere. They just stopped. Already that's quite a lot of damage as far as I'm concerned. Apologies if it's like laggy and slow. It's just it actually looks better on the stream to the left of me than it does for me sat here. It looks appalling. Yeah, I don't think I will be trying that cannon mount, Corey. Not for me. How are they doing on their charge? I think they're maybe halfway. I think the C might be gone already. Let's have a look. Yeah, the C's gone. C's gone, R's left, but we'll just leave them and see what happens. Excuse me. See, once your charge armor's gone, you're just relying on resistance alone, you know. See, they've stopped again there. Do you know what I mean? They've actually just stopped and they're just taking damage. They're not shooting. Jeez, oh man. That is bugged. Really bugged. I'll let them stack again and I'll press the S and let them go again. But See if you didn't notice that. If you didn't notice to stop, I would have just sat there taking damage continuously. If I was on the map, do you know what I mean? I would have come into a dead fleet. See, the cannons, they do a lot of damage, but you're heavily relying on the blue sort of boom, you know? See, I'm at about 25% damage now, but I'm taking damage far more rapidly because of having no charge left. But for anyone that can't see, I don't think you can see my health bar at the top corner, can you? It's about it's a little bit under 25% now. Give me another blue, go on, blue, blue, blue. Yes. So what did you say you were getting venom on them? I'll see what I'm getting, because I wasn't sure if my buckies were like a good build or not. I thought I'd built them terribly. But I'm thinking that if I've got to do... Why is it stuck at 1 second? It should have exited by now. Oh, it's just coming. I mean, I'm thinking if I do 10 of these, it's 12 million, I think, isn't it? So that's 120 million. I'll probably only have to do, I don't know, 15, 20. So if it's like 4 coins a pop, I can probably live with that, because that's 80 coins. Because the Hydras should be free if I can control them. You got 4 coins, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see where I am. Did you use a crew? Eh? Not as a competition, but you know. Right, let's have a look. Yes, beat Venom. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, well, that's 1 hour 41 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Did you have the same inconsistencies as me with it stopping? I just don't die fast, Ben. Come on, you're just not controlling them right. That's what it is. You just need to get with the control. I'll show you the way, all right? What I'll do is probably we'll tweak a few other targets, and then we'll try the Hydras, because hopefully we'll have a little bit less lag then, all right? So yeah, what we'll do is we'll do another Bucky one, just to see if there's any inconsistencies in the target. I'm kind of concerned about the way they stop twice on their own, because that means that I cannot leave them to autopilot. See, what I did last raid is I autopiloted like 15 to 20 Bucky campaigns while using my Hydras and hitting 20. I was done in like a couple of hours. Yeah, it's not. I don't think even if you shoot everything down, Venom, it's those damn. See, the things that give the most damage in the escalated targets, so to speak, at least from what I can see, is the long-range ballistics. They're kind of like, well, I want to say javs, but I don't know what they are, but they are what give the most damage, because and the whole point, I think, why Kicks did that or have done that is because you can't avoid it. It doesn't matter what fleet you've got, it doesn't matter what you shoot down, you cannot avoid that long-range ballistic damage. It's also splash damage, so it hits every ship, and that's the one that's I think they've upped that one the most, because then there's no avoiding it. No one, doesn't matter what fleet you're driving, what your build is, you're taking damage. Smart from them, frustrating for us. See raid prices, yeah. Can you not see the prices? Well, we can always refer to the forum. I'll check it in a minute. What I was hoping to do, what was I wanting to do? Yeah, I want to collect some onslaughts real quick and get them cooking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the ballistic damage, but they've certainly escalated. And I don't know what you could do to buggies to get past it. Like, I feel because of the way the fleet works, like you're always going to get that damage. Like, even if you went 4Cs layered and then put on the hydro resistors that give 15% ballistic, you know, and then shot everything down, so you wouldn't need so much the rad. You know, I reckon you'd still be taking the same damage. I don't think I think the damage is unavoidable, which takes out the skill requirement, which is unfortunate. So they didn't stop there like they did in the first hit. Do you see that? Like on the first hit, see if you can see my mouse, they actually stopped there for no reason. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to like watch every hit with these, which is gonna make my raid longer. See, if you look at my fleet, the ballistic charge has gone already, and that was gone at one turret platform. Yeah, it's gone. They've just got R left. So, so there's like, even if you had 4 charge C, your charge pool would be gone. I think I just clicked there. Your charge pool would be gone after the first set of turrets. Venom, you used the crew, Venom. Come on. Doesn't matter. Hey, that's 4 minutes, Venom. I can live with 4 minutes. Yeah, I'm just tracking them to see how far their charge R goes. That's why I'm like so close up, because I want to see how quickly the R goes as well. See, on all of these fleets, like if I had 2C, 3C and 1R, then I would have nothing. I would have no armor left now, no charge, because the charge C and the R would be gone straight away. So maybe I'm better off having 2 of each, because C ain't gonna last at all ever. See, I knew you used the crew. I got a few, you know, a few golden crews there waiting to use, but I don't know. I think I'll save them. The speed crews, you use the ballistic, the one that gives you like boosted speed for the first 20 seconds of battle. That one. Ballistic something it's called. Something blitzers. Yeah, do you know, using crews is something that I should do more. I always try and not use crews because I want to field out a target and suss it out without a crew, so I know what kind of damage or what kind of build I need before applying a crew. But then I designed the fleet and I'm so used to not having a crew that I never even bothered to put a crew on anyway. Like, I'm absolutely murdered for using crews. I always forget to put them on my base. I always forget to put them on my base hitting fleets. Even subs, I always forget to put the silent hunters on subs. Anyway, see if I want to see how consistent the damage is, or if it's based on luck of like your you know, special, or the blue boom as we used to call it. So, 1 hour 46 minutes. So I think that's a little bit more than last, isn't it? Anyway, we can go for that. So 10.2 million, and I've barely lifted an eyelid. You know, barely batted an eyelid. So if you don't mind paying for the damage and you have got the crew or the build, let me go and. Do you know what? I really want to go and get a Fearless Blitzer's Venom. Just see. But I don't know if I should. I don't know if I've got one. Right, what I might do, guys, now is, shall I refresh and try the Hydra campaign? See if we can get a smooth run at it. See, the thing is, if I don't get a smooth run at it, then it's going to be irrelevant, because you need a really, really smooth, run at it to control the Hydras. So if I'm getting real bad lag, then I've got no chance. Hey Ben, he doesn't win until I put a crew on and we test, which we'll do in a minute, since you've said that. But he probably has. I don't mind. As long as I can actually kill it, you know, that's the bonus for me. If I can go in there, kill the target, and walk out with a bit of health left, then I see that as a win. You know, that's a win-win to me. Hello, Dirk. Oliver, how's it going? How you doing, buddy? Oh, it's not a competition. You know, we're all fellow pirates anyway, after all, aren't we? You know, we're all. It's us versus them, man. So we're all in the same murky war. It just tends to be a little bit murkier by my base. Nice hit of caffeine, just what you need. Right. Yeah, there's that offer. I don't know if anyone's bought that. To be honest, if you have Buckies, don't buy this, because Cannoneers are pretty much... I actually scrap my Cannoneers because I have Buckies. Because Buckies can collect base parts for free, and that's all these things we're good at. So, right, let's give this Hydra one a go. Let's see if we can get it going. 5 mil per target. Definitely quick raid. Definitely quick raid, Venom, because... if you think about it, if you then do the Hydra campaign as well, which is also 5 million, and then you get a 2 million set completion bonus, it's going to take me about an hour, I would say, maybe an hour and a half to do 10 on auto while controlling 10 hits with Hydras. So that's 120 million in an hour. So yeah, but you know, again, it's the haves and have-nots. I mean, there's players that don't have Buckies or Hydras or anywhere near having them. So you know, is the raid viable for players from a lower perspective, lower end, or from a non-coining perspective? And that I'm not sure of. Anyway, let's see if we can do this. It does seem a bit quicker at the minute. So if we can have a go at this Hydra one, I will be laughing. I just hope it's not painful. Don't be painful. We do not like pain. Do you have Hydras then? Hydras are like the one I put the most sort of TLC into, to be honest. Just because I did it first, do you know what I mean? Did them first. Because I missed Buckies. See, Buckies come out last year, didn't they? Like, in one of the previous raids, and I missed that whole cycle. The Fangs and the Hunter cycle. I did not build any of those fleets or do any of those raids, so I was really behind at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I will. If it's really laggy, then do not judge my damage. Okay, we'll just we'll just wing it. We're just gonna give it a go, right? This is a void hit. It all depends on how well they stack and how well they stop. Because I need to stop. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Kim. Good luck to all. Yeah, good luck, Kim. Good luck to everyone in the raid. I hope everyone has a good raid. For anyone that doesn't have the dragons, that is the most important item in this raid. Is that, because new FMs are coming out, and I think they're going to be interesting. Oh, that's a long ranger. Where's a short ranger? There's two of them there. Let's go take them out first. Oh, come on. See the ballistic cannon, the long-range ballistic cannons. Look at the damage they're putting on me. Like one shot. Look at that. Jesus. I always feel like I'd be better off just absorbing the blunders and going straight for them. They're brutal. See, there's that. You can't even dance. Like on the other turrets, you can dance. Like you don't even have to have that good counters. You can drive well and avoid most of it. On the long-range ballistics, you can't do anything. See, my charged armour is gone, I think, already, and we're not into this target a great deal yet. See, I just nudged it there. Right, let me have a look. Where is there? There's no blunders in this whole section, so we're just going to do a bit of fancy jumping around here, I think. Let's get these out of the way quick, these big buggers here. Take them out. Painful ones on this one here as well, but they are stonking me. They've definitely upped the health. That's something I will say, because I could one-shot those turrets previously. I'm sure I could. In fact, I wouldn't even get booms, I'd kill them with that quick. So I feel like the turret armour is higher, or at least their resistance to damage is higher. Right, let's just scope out the top a minute. So there's a, what we've got, a blunder there, a blunder there. Where's the long range ones? There's a long range one there, long range one there, and a long range one there. So what's the best approach on that? I'm going to just stick with the bottom route for the sake of time. The shore route, sorry, for the sake of time. See, I imagine with no charge left, that would be agonisingly painful. But see, now we took out the short range, we don't need to stop, and if we keep moving, the only thing that's going to hurt us is the bloody stupid, crazy javelin. See, I could do these for free in the last event. It was a free target for me, so you can see the difference. This is 25% damage at present. But given it's laggy, and given I could do better, I could probably retreat as well and do it in sections and keep my charged armour filled. These two. Okay, let's have a look at the damage. I've got a funny feeling we'll be looking at about 4 coins again. That's the honest truth. Try to butt camp again. Has it got harder? Is that what you're implying, or is it got worse, or is there something going on with it? Details, Venom, details. Right, let's have a look. Excuse me, let's have a look at the damage here. 1 minute 39, so 4 coins roughly again. Right, that's, yeah, I don't like that. That's too high for something that used to be free. It's worse. Okay, Venom, let's give it a go. Venom, for anyone who can't see the chat, for people that might watch this back after, Venom is in chat and he's saying that the Bucky campaign is now worse damage than it was before, so let's check that out. Like they have upped it that much. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, thank you. I haven't streamed in like a year plus, Ben. So this is my first stream in a long time. Feels good to be back, actually. Work was pretty intense last year, so I kind of didn't have much time for anything. But this year, I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming from TFC YouTube, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos from TFC YouTube, like help videos, TLCs, and FMs, and bits, anything I can think of, really, anything, whatever people want to see. Really. Hopefully, we'll see some people asking for certain things, and we'll try and get a lot more help videos up there for players and build videos and whatnot. But if you are new to TFC, feel free to subscribe. We do a live weekly show, and we have an open mic on the weekend where players can come and join the rabble and express their views on BP. 1 hour 34 minutes. Now it's 2 hours. But is that a fluke, Venom? Like, was that luck? I'll leave these on auto again. I mean, there's no crew. What did we get before? I got 1 minute 41 on the first one, and 1 hour 41 minutes on the first one, and 1 hour 46 minutes on the second one, I think. So you think they've changed something already? I mean, I can't see why they would change it to make it worse. Seymour Lucy, less Liam. Well, you know, I wish we could all have that. Yeah, I can't see, Venom, why they would make it harder when I believe already they should be making it easier, a little bit less damage. I don't see why they would make it more, but you know, we've seen it before, so I would never say never. But yeah, I can't imagine they would be looking at the data and saying, oh, people are doing that for too cheaply, let's make that a little bit worse. You know what I mean? Like, everyone must be doing it for worse damage. It's the kind of time you'd expect to see Charged Armor level 2 come out, you know? Please don't ever release that, Kingsley. Just saying. See, if you had like a charge pool of like, I don't know, you'd need at least 2 to 3 times as much to cope with these targets. But let's just say, for example, that okay, so we're crazy enough to release charge level 2. You know, yeah, I don't think they are. Don't worry, guys. That's not off. I've not got any information. It's not something I know. But could you imagine, you know, to sit in this target properly without having your charged armor vanish, you need about double the charge pool on each armor slot. Because otherwise you're just sitting relying on resistance. Literally 30 seconds to a minute in the battle, that's it, you're relying on resistance. I know, Cass, yeah, that's the last thing I want to do, is give them ideas. Right, let's have it. Venom, to be honest, I don't know. That looks similar. I don't know if it looks better, but it's 25% dead on, it looks, on our top corner. You could have had, like, a fluke, I don't know, like a spike in damage. Remember last raid they were talking about spikes in damage, where sometimes people would go in and, like, and take a lot more damage and lose, like, their flag and stuff. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I mean. See, that's 1 hour 41, which is that's fairly consistent. My end, Venom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recall them, and I'm going to try and roll for that Fearless Blitzer and see if I can beat you at time, Venom. Would you say it was 1 hour 36? You said that's the time to beat. But yeah, I mean, this raid, this raid is kind of what I expected it to be. You know, a little bit more damage, and you know, they say escalation, but you know, they've released the escalation weapon for Bucky's. I don't see that weapon really helping me at all. I've got the whole Bucky fleet fitted out with that weapon. The damage is marginal, you know, very marginal. So, you know, they've made the targets harder, but I don't really feel that they've gave us an allowance to make our ships better. You know. So, are we going to get this endless loading screen now? So yeah, I kind of find that frustrating from a player point of view. You know, the targets have escalated, the damage has escalated. Our fleets are kind of where they were last month. You know, it's not like that cannon's damage is so much higher that, you know, it completely changes the build. And I don't even think the damage being higher makes too much of a difference. Like, you would need more of the blue booms to really impact the fleet. I could level up here live on air. That would be cool, wouldn't it? How close am I? Oh, 800k points. Okay. Let me just see if I've got that crew there. So, wow, I can't even open. Where is the button? Let's see through the right, and that could be a gamer room issue as opposed to actual Facebook EP issue, right? Have I got any of the crew you were talking about? Let's have a look. Fearless Blitzers. Oh, I don't know. Shall I buy some? Let's roll. We're going to try and quickly roll. I won't waste a lot of time, but I'm going to try and roll. I'm going to try and roll another one. Dirk, no worries, bud. Good to see you. Thanks for coming along. I appreciate you taking the interest to come and watch. Yeah, I'll try and roll for a Fearless Blitzer. Is what I want. But I won't waste too much time, too much of your guys' time. I'm sure you don't want to sit here watching me roll crews, so I do apologise. I should have maybe loaded up on these prior to the raid. But you know what it's like, when you want a particular crew that isn't really that hard to roll, you just can't roll it, you know. What are you getting now then, Venom? Because they could have changed something, and it could be the difference in our builds. Maybe it's to do with the fact that you run 3C in 1R and I run 2C 2R. That could be it. Is it still up for you? Yeah, we did it. Right. There we go, Venom. It's on, like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna beat your damage so good. Anyway, you said 1 hour 36, Venom. All right, don't be playing with me. Now that we're on the verge of testing this out. don't be toying with me. 6 minutes could mean everything in this. I will scroll up if I have to. I'll come and have a look at your hit in a minute, Venom, if you want. We'll see, and we'll see. We'll see if there's a... Because it would be weird that you would be getting 1 hour 30 something and then 1 hour 36 to be exact, and then and then getting like 2 hours. That would be strange. In literally the space of like a minute. Right, guys, wager bets now. Right, we could bet some gold on this if you want. Venom 1 hour 36. Fearless Blitzers versus my Buckies. Let's give it a go. know. Unless, I don't know, unless there was some bugs. And yeah, it's still 4 coins at the end of the day, so it's not costing you, any more money. It's just, what does the fairness bliss do? Okay. Now you get the boosted combat speed. The flag isn't ranked. Hey, Kim, be careful now. That's fighting words. Venom. What was Venom's clause? Scroll up. Find out Venom's first time, because he's gonna change it, man. He's you know, we got to be exact here, especially if Kim's betting that much gold on it. I got Grease Monkey 2 Venom. All right, don't play with me. You can do Grease Monkey all day. I'll just extend that Grease Monkey as well, so, you know. Looking interesting so far, but we are at the first hurdle, so let's not get too excited. 1 hour 36 minutes damage, right? That's yours, right? Yours is 1 hour 37 minutes, right? Now we're gonna go. Oh, I understand, Kim. I get you. His base is quite near mine too, but you know, I'm in damage protection for a little while, thanks to his fellow Alliance members. Great chaps that they are. So I'll be interested to see. Actually, I can see my health bar, whereas you guys can't. So that makes it better. Makes it good. I know how close this is, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Ren did it for 1 hour 20 minutes. Well, then I can obviously beat that. The hell with Ren, man. Just kidding. Ren did it 1 hour 20 minutes. Is Ren streaming just now then? It's good to know. But Ren's about to get schooled, man. Just kidding. Well, it'll be actually, all joking aside though, one thing that this will be, it will be very interesting to see, like, you're visually going to see a difference of using a crew and not using a crew here. We know that I was consistently getting about 1 hour 41 minutes. Very consistently. What are they doing now? Where are they going? You are kidding me on! They missed that! Oh, Jesus, right. Yeah, I mean, Ren, sorry, excuse me, I was getting 1 hour 41 minutes consistently, I think, or someone said my first one was 1 hour 46, even if I was getting that consistently, so we'll be able to see the difference of no crew to fearless blitzers, which is, you know, be interesting. It makes a difference. Let me just read what it does. Just because right, this is the official, this is the official result now. If we beat Venom, great. If we beat Ren, even better, man. Can you imagine if I beat them both right now? Can you imagine how cool that would be? I'm definitely going to tag Ren in this. He backed out. What? Brian, come on. That is cheating, man. He backed out once. Only wussies back out, man. Real pirates don't back out. We don't back out nothing. It's do or die, you know. We're going to see now then. So Ren backed out once, so we basically got this charged armor twice. That's what you're telling me. Which, that is a void hit from Ren. Let's see how the champion does it. Oh, no backouts. Nope, and a pinch. Come on, Brian, a pinch as well, and a back out. To hell with Ren, mate. Look at that. That's a champion. 1 hour 20 minutes. 1 hour 23 minutes. No back out, no pinch. Straight up. In the target. Let's do it like a champ. And that is a result. So, Venom, that's you beat. And Ren, that's Ren beat too, man. No pinch. Come on. You must admit, that's Ren beat if he's using a pinch and backing out. Victory, man. Sweet, sweet, sweet taste of victory. Love it. Yeah, well, look, Ren, you just got done. Venom, it's over. Prove myself again. Guys, I'm just messing around. Just messing around. Right. So yeah, I'm proud of that, because guess what? I designed this build myself. I got given Ren TSM's build. I got given George. I think George gave me his build, and I just made my own one up, and I won. So hey, and hi Mark, how you doing, buddy? Just having a very brief moment of success there. Yeah, when I pop, mate, I've just bought an extension of a day. Hang on one second. Let me just go in the shop. Store protection. Just kidding. I wouldn't know. Well, that's cheap though, man. I should just keep them doing that. TSM, interesting actually. This could be a breaker here. TSM, what's yours? What's your Bucky autopilot target? TSM, do not come at me. See what Ren did? Ren retreated once and used a pinch. Just letting you know. So he's already out of this. But I reckon if there's a man to beat my time, it's TSM. TSM will probably do it for like 58 minutes. That's my bet on TSM. TSM, why don't you start now? And I'll come and watch one of your targets. Like, if you fire up a target, I'll come and watch one of your Bucky hits, if you want. If you want that, you don't have to. But I'm just hitting another one just so we can see, you know, obviously consistency. That could have been a fluke, and if I am going to take the throne here, then I have to let this. Imagine if I retreated and used a pinch, I'd probably get under an hour. It's nice to have a bit of a competitive rivalry between the TFC guys and stuff, but you know, it's all good fun. I am actually not quite as arrogant as I may have just sounded the last 10 minutes, but it's all good fun. Do you know what I really wish I had, guys, that I could show you in video, is what are they called? Chameleons. I wish I had chameleons. Because I would really love to see, I would love to see, I have never even seen chameleons. Like, I don't even know, I've not seen them in action. I've not seen them in any battles. I don't know how well they do the raid, I don't know how well they do the targets. I've not tested them, I've not built them. I would love to see a really good chameleon fleet and see how it performs in the raid. Coin them. Yeah, I'll just do that, mate. Have you seen the build time on them? We're talking like 100 days. It's about 5,000 coins. You know? Could build a new base for that. No, I'm not going to coin them. I don't know why you guys think I'm a coiner. I don't even barely coin. Coiners are suck. I coin sometimes, but not but not a lot. Not as in the excesses I think as some people think. My problem is I get stuck with work for a few months, get very behind, and then have to come back to the game 3 or 4 months behind, and then I coin to catch up. And that's happened to me 3 times in the last 12 months. I would not want to tell you the money I threw at this game this year to catch up, because I was so behind. Yeah, I see a few guys are messaging me there saying that the raid is extremely slow, which I think we know that, don't we? Really laggy, and not even all the worlds have started yet, is what they were saying there. Yeah, I dread to think what it would be like when all 5 worlds are gone. I wonder if I refresh again now, I can have a better run at the Hydra target. I'll give that a try. You can see how easy the points are going as well. Like, so we've got slightly more there. We've got 1 hour 29 minutes there. So a little inconsistency. What are we talking? Yeah, we're talking about 1k, 1,000 coins a ship, I think, for chameleons. 20 days, and then the flag's 24. So you're looking, yeah, I reckon you're looking at about 100 days. So you're talking, what was 500 coins is 10 days. Yeah, so you know, there's no way I'm going to spend that on them. They're not even like worth slow building though. I'm not going to waste 100 days. To be quite honest, Kicks I missed the boat on them. They should have made chameleons very cheap and fast to build, because then everyone would be using them. And they look like quite a fun fleet for expeditions, so it would have helped them promote expeditions. And instead they've made them crazy build times, and no one's bothering. No one's even looking at them, which is just a waste of the investment they've probably spent in manpower creating them. It was just wasted money because they couldn't deliver it properly. Just one of those things, though. Okay, guys, what we'll do now is we will refresh. We will refresh and give the Hydra campaign an go. I'm not sure if it's going to be smooth or not. I do find with these raids, right, if you alright, I'm not going to waste a GM crew on this. I don't think I need to. So 1 hour 39 minutes was the last hit I had on the Hydra campaign. We'll see if we can improve that. I forgot what I was saying there. You can't repair. What is it that laggy, Corey? See, that's why I decided to try Gamer Room, because I'm streaming at the same time. So I knew it would be laggy and it would be difficult to play if I was just playing BP. But at least with Gamer Room, I'm sort of taking Facebook and everything out of the equation. It's just one device, you know. Sometimes Gamer Room can be a bit of a nuisance as well. See, loading time is still very slow. But I always think that, to be honest, I always think the loading time is slow. But I've never known if it was just my computer or just BP. Low tide 4 times. Really? What world are you in, Brian? Laptop at the side here. That's how I'm keeping up on YouTube chat. I've got a little laptop going. Yeah, see. I'm just looking at the TFC page. I can see a lot of people are a little bit frustrated with the raid already. But you know, we live and learn. I guess. It's still loading, guys. Can you believe that? That's the worst it's been. Got there. 414. Okay. So it's probably it's early days there then, Brian. So maybe give it a little bit of time. It was really bad when it first started here, but that's just because everyone was on the map doing it. see if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't be doing the raid right now. I always wait. At TSM, I think he does the same. I tend to wait a few hours, let everyone come on, get fired in, you know, and then people get bored and go away, and then you find that there's less people on, so there's less requirements for the server, and you'll have a little bit of a smoother time. I don't know what the world name is in 400s off the top of my head. Anyway, we're back in business. Let's see if did TSM come on. There's TSM. Oh, he's got a campaign up. So we can see a hit from TSM. We will if we can. Right, let's try the Hydra Maze again. But you know what we'll do, right? While we're doing the Hydra Maze, we're going to autopilot the Buccaneer's Plunder. Because that's just good time saving, isn't it? And see if they get more damage without me watching. My biggest concern, right, with the Buccaneer is that they're going to take. Remember in the first hit when they stopped twice, and I'm worried that's going to happen when I'm not looking. Excuse me. And I'm going to lose the whole fleet because of it. Who's this Venom guy? So we scroll across the Buccaneer's Plunder. So you can run two campaigns at once, which is fantastic. That's what I did last raid. So I can leave the Buccaneers on auto, and I can try, if I can load, I can try the Hydras. There we go. Got there in the end. Right. Okay, Venom. Yeah, I need to prep. There's a couple of people I'm going to be helping do this raid. So I will be. Oh, sugar! Roll my clip there. So I will be doing the same. Yeah, at some point. I would probably have not even needed to do any campaigns by the time I finish prepping, but it's just for the purpose of the stream, I think. I mean, if you guys like, I can come off of. I'll do a couple more campaigns, and then we'll go and try and do some tier 7. Is it tier 7 or tier 6? And we'll see how they are. Is the Blitz target still in as well? I haven't checked if they're on. For anyone that likes Blitz, and I don't imagine the Blitz target would have changed. But I'm gonna shut up and try and concentrate here if I can. See, it always lags there when the drones are dropping. See that? The drones are like half the battle. They could quite easily just get rid of those drones, and then we'd have no lag. Just leave the tac mods in place, do you know what I mean? No drones, just leave the tac mods up from the beginning of the battle, and that'll be it, because all they do is create lag. There's no... It's not like anyone's daft enough to rent them. So there's two ways I can do this. I think this is the best way, because you can take out the long range blunder prior to coming in. The long range, sorry, it's not a blunder. It's a crazy jab. What's the prize I'm most excited about in this? I tell you one thing, the most excited about is the turret, because that thing is crazy. But the must-have prize for anyone that doesn't already have it is definitely 100% the dragon for the FM changing, because as we know it's changing next week. You want to join? I don't know. Is it joint attacks? Sorry, you're saying you can barely hear me. One sec, buddy. I'm in the hydro camp. Give me one sec. I can't keep up on the chat. I think someone's saying they can't hear me, and Venom is saying join the Bucky camp. Stuck on a turret. Oh, sugar. Right, okay. I'm gonna go map. See, that's the one time I've leave them, Venom. That's the first time I've left them, and they're stuck. It's interesting to see. They're meant to be an autopilot fleet, and thankfully you're in chat telling me this. For anyone that's watching that can't see the YouTube chat, Venom's just told me in chat that my Buckies are stuck, and they are. But I've just loaded, and what the hell are they doing? What is going on there? They're shooting everything they can at that gun. Jesus Christ. That is terrible. Well, I've got it on, thankfully, on record as well, Venom, but look at that. Look. It's basically an invincible turret, guys. Look. I mean, and that turret is still firing at me. 100%. Look. He just turned to shoot at me there. Invincible. Oh, Jesus. Right, what I'll do is I'll have to pull them up the tree and repair. That's madness. That's one thing I did not see in the last event. Look, they can't even shoot that. Unless it's different. Is it different on your screen, Venom? I can't even shoot that tac mod. I have to retreat out of that. You better not be telling me that they've just took the game down for maintenance. You better be kidding me on. Don't say that, because I will be most upset. If they took the game down for maintenance, I will have no choice but to end the stream, probably, because I don't really, you guys don't want to just sit here and hear me talk to you. As interesting as that might be. Right, Bucky's are out. Let me see. Oh god, they won't move though. Let me check on my hydras. Is it actually down for you guys? Like you're kicked out of the game? Oh, here we go. Yeah, look. I can't control. Shit. I can't even retreat. Okay. What is that coming up on my screen for? Ah, maybe that's why. Right. Let's see if these are working. Could be a chance. Okay, this seems to work. I might have to come out in a minute though. Let's see. I've just ran into the low range, and what a wally. For some reason I thought that was a long range. Oh well, it's done then. Go back to base. See, it's not saying out on my screen, buddy. I'll probably get it in a minute though. Maybe it's Chrome, because I'm on Gamer Room. Do you know what I mean? Could be a Chrome issue. Or they just haven't sent it to Gamer Room yet to kick everyone off. Don't know what browsers you're all using. But this has been a very bad drive. So, if we can, we'll do another one. Much more damage here than the last couple. But that's okay, we're dealing with lag, so it won't be too critical. What I might do, guys, do you think I should refresh? What have I not killed? There's something I've not killed. Anyone see it? The whole target's dead, so why is it? Still saying 6 minutes, let's put it on warp. Ah, there we go. See, I don't like how I can't even load to get out of a battle. Like, it shouldn't take, it says 1 second, it takes 20 seconds just to get out. Even my retreat button charges faster. I think let's have a refresh, guys, and see if, you know, I mean, I've not got the server maintenance message at the top, but then I don't know if Gamer Room shows it. I'll refresh and I'll go and check Facebook, see what peeps are saying here. Excuse me. See I'm tagged in that post there. I appreciate that. That's from you, Corey. Ah, nice, Mark. Mark sent me a picture, TSM, of his first hit. He got 1 hour and 27 minutes. So very nice, Mark. I got 1 hour 46 without a crew. 1 hour 24 with a crew. Yeah. Vast low tide, yeah. So let's hope that that's not... Well, it's not in the Gamer Room at the minute. Yeah, I can see everyone's experiencing lag. Like, I can see it everywhere, so... Look at the time it takes to load the game. That's just so frustrating. But, you know, the worst time to play the raid is the first few hours of the raid. That's the worst time to play the raid, because that's when it's always bad. It's like things go mental and then they have to spend a few hours fixing it, making everything go smooth again. What I might do, guys, is I might end the stream on the half an hour mark, which is 6 minutes time, because not much we can do about this kind of lag. But, you know, it's just one of those things at the end of the day. Maybe, Kim. Maybe it was. I'll ask him for them. But, hey, I still beat him, right? I got 1 minute 24. 1 hour 24 minutes, sorry. And, you know, beat Ren too, so, and I beat Venom, so screw you. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, you know, the raid is always laggy at the beginning. It's a bit frustrating, but we can deal with it. I'll probably step off for an hour, go and have some dinner, you know what I mean, come back and see how it goes. But yeah, that interesting that that turret that wouldn't die, Venom, and for all you that's seen that, it was pretty interesting, wasn't it? A turret and attack field that wouldn't die. And now I can't load the game at all, it looks like, so yeah. Oh, is that gonna load there? It says finding sector. It's kind of the time you'd expect a screen to open up and say, come on. Yeah, okay guys, I think on that note, I'll end the stream there. Oh, I'm in. Okay. Let's see if I got the low tide screen. I don't have the low tide screen. Campaigns. Interestingly, that. Yeah, I don't know if they fixed it. Okay, let's go. Let's have a look. We're in. Let's see if it's any better. Well, I'm just in, but I don't know if that's Gamer Room, guys. Why don't you all go and try Gamer Room and see how it runs for you? Yeah, I can stream anytime you guys want, really. I mean, it doesn't always have to be raid streams. I might start doing a weekly live stream. We'll do that, and then from there, we will also start doing some videos and stuff. I mean, I can stream TLCs when they come out, FMs and whatnot. Let's see. Let's see if I can attack that target now. Let me repair this. See, I can't even load the repair screen. I mean, that's where we are. I took 1 hour 32 because of that turret I was stuck on. Okay, Venom, I'll check it out in a sec. Sorry, I've got to use I'm using a separate laptop to keep an eye on FB. No tag on my screen yet, buddy. I'll check. Ah, there we go. Just got it there, Venom. Ah, nice. Brilliant. Oh, that was brilliant, because that will be easier than me. And there we go, Vassala Tide, so I can't do anything. I can only recall fleets, and I've got a campaign going as well, which is great. So guys, on that note, I mean, it's been a great stream. This is my first stream that I've done in, like I said earlier, over a year, so it's been a long time. But no, I appreciate everyone that came out to watch the stream. This is going to be the first stream of many. There's going to be regular streams now from me off of TFC YouTube, so subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't already. And that way you guys will get emails and notifications as to when we do go live. But yeah, expect to see a lot more streams, and if you're all wanting to see, I'll stream again this raid, maybe tomorrow or Saturday, when the servers have calmed down a little bit, and I'll stream again, and we can maybe see if we can bring some of those times down and maybe test out some of the tier 6, tier 7, maybe take in some lower end fleets, and we'll see how it goes. But good luck in the raid, everyone. I hope everyone gets the prizes they want, and I hope everyone does well in the raid. And if any of you are in my area and need a hand with something, give us a shout. All right. But until next time, I will see you. I will see you on the seas, and happy sailing.